The Nord crew, new visions for centralizers incorporating many years of global experience. We've been engaged in centralizers for more than 8 years, and we've decided to start our own manufacturing facility. We've invested all our knowledge and experience into the design and development of new centralizers, rethought structural designs and their applications, and commenced Russian manufacturing. The design of our centralizers is based on 3 basic principles. First, the centralizer should not interfere with the running of the casing. Second, centralizers must remain intact under any extreme conditions. Third, the centralizer should perform its primary function of centering the casing in the annulus of the weld bore. We have developed a unique welding technology that provides heavy-duty welded joints. Even with a completely destroyed centralizer, welds remain undamaged. We modeled what happens to the centralizer in a well. To reduce the risk of breakage of the centralizers in this place, we decided to use metals with different properties. For springs, this is an elastic metal. For rings, it is a ductile metal. This introduction allows us to reduce the risk of breakdown of centralizers during descent. It is the possibility of combining metals with different properties that became the basis for our choice of a welded technology for the production of centralizers. The Nord centralizers can be used for normal descent and for the descent of columns with rotation. However, a different method of installation should be applied. Stop collars should be placed inside the centralizer for normal descent, outside for descent with rotation. It's made possible because of a high stability factor observed in our centralizers. All the centralizer springs pass obligatory heat treatment. This is quenching, forming these springs as well as their subsequent tempering, which makes it possible to obtain springs with the most optimal combination of elasticity and plasticity. In order to get these properties, we use special steel grades. In the process of heat treatment of metal springs, we use a special technology which allows us to obtain variable coefficient of elasticity of the spring. Of special importance is the spring's cross-sectional form. It facilitates centralization and placement against the weld bore wall. It eliminates the risks associated with wall friction and/or wall biting when the centralizer passes the caving formation. The restoring force of these springs ensures optimal centering of the column of casing in the well. During descent of the casing column, a radial lip helps bypass obstructions and protects the weld point of the bowspring from shock loads. Also, the radial ledge acts as a stiffening rib to protect the ring from deformation during transport. The centralizers are made in one piece and in a hinged version. The hinge type greatly saves installation time on a rig. The reliability of the hinges is verified by tests. The shape and design of the springs for each size of the centralizer are developed individually, which allows us to best solve your problem. Every day, a sample of each centralizer order would pass control for the starting and restoring force, as well as other stages of quality. Each lot of products is assigned an individual number in the ERP system in our company. By this number, we can always track when the centralizer was manufactured, who made it, the material used for its production, and what the lab tests for this material were. All the materials that we use for production must pass lab inspection control, as well as independent laboratories for chemical, physical, and mathematical parameters. Without a daily quality control report, nothing can be released from our factory. If there is a need for developing a centralizer for non-standard applications, then our design engineers and application engineers are ready to develop centralizers of the necessary configuration exclusively for the conditions of the wellbore. One-of-a-kind technology, exclusive steel grades, specially designed parts along with our complete centralizer, all this is created to reduce the construction time of wells and improve their quality. We have been on the rigs and we know what challenges you encounter. We are here to give you quality modern equipment, reduce your risks, and help find a solution for non-standard tasks.